Hello, welcome back to Guidance Education channel. In this video, we are going to discuss linear magnification, aerial magnification and power of lenses. We will be discussing these quantities for convex lens as well as concave lens. For convex lens, we will do this for real image and also for virtual image. We will take one after another. But before we proceed, please watch the video completely, and if you think the video is useful, like the video, share the video and leave your comments in the comment box below so that I can know your thinking of the video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe my channel and also press the bell button so that you get intimated as soon as videos are posted. Okay? Thank you very much. Now let us see the details. The distance AB is the height of the object taken as h. The distance A dash B dash is the height of the image and it is taken as h dash. It is given a negative sign because as per new Cartesian convention, any measurement that is taken in the downward direction of the principal axis should be considered as negative. Okay. Now OB is the distance of the object and it is negative u because the measurement is in direction opposite the direction of the incident light. OB dash is the distance of the image and it is positive v because the direction of measurement is the same as the direction of incident ray. As per definition, linear magnification m is the ratio of the height of the image to height of the object. It can be shown that it is equal to v by u. Let us see that a dash b dash by ab, that is height of the image by height of the object, is equal to ob dash by ob. This is because the triangles ob dash a dash is similar to the triangle oab. Substituting for these quantities, we get negative h dash by h is equal to v by negative u. I have made a representation here for real image formed by convex lens. The object is at 2f, so the image is at 2f1. If you have any doubts, press the I button that you find on the right hand side top corner of the video. You can refer my video on characteristics of images formed by lenses. Now this equation can be written as v minus negative u is equal to negative h dash by h. This is equal to negative m. So we understand for convex lens forming real image, the magnification is negative. This is because for convex lens forming real image, v is positive and u is negative. Similarly, height of the image is negative and height of the object is positive. Problems may be asked from this section and you have to use one of these two representations as per the data given in the problem. If you are given distance of the image and distance of the object, you can directly use this formula. If height of the image and height of the object is given, then you may use this formula to find linear magnification. Anyway, this quantity for real image is negative. Now let us see this for virtual image produced by convex lens at a dash b dash. The details given on the left hand side suits the details for diagram on right hand side also, with slight variation, that is sign conventions differ. A dash b dash is h dash, it is positive because the measurement is taken in the upward direction, and here AB is equal to h as in the other case. OB is negative u, that is distance of object. OB dash also is negative here, that is it is negative v because it lies on the same side of the object and behind the object. So substituting, you get a dash b dash by ab is equal to OB dash by OB is equal to h dash by h, that is equal to negative v by negative u. Anyway, magnification for convex lens forming virtual image is positive. M is equal to h dash by h. This value is positive. For real image, we chose the position of the object as 2f. Size of the object and size of the image are the same. So linear magnification will be equal to 1, whereas in the other cases, excepting the case where it forms virtual image, for all the other cases the magnification will be less than 1. That is, the image is diminished, so it is smaller than the object. So magnification value will be less than 1. In the case of virtual image, image is always greater than the object, therefore it is always greater than 1. For real image, it can be 1 or less than 1. Now let us also talk about aerial magnification. It is very simple. Aerial magnification is nothing but the ratio of the area of the image to area of the object. The formula for that, we take it without derivation, is equal to v square by u square. Now linear magnification for concave lens. Now let us see linear magnification for concave lens. Concave lens, as you know, forms virtual image. A dash B dash is a virtual image of the object AB. So following the same principles that we followed for convex lens, triangle OA dash B dash and OAB are similar. This is a bigger one, this is a smaller one, that's all. So these quantities can be equated. A dash B dash by AB is equal to OB dash by OB. A dash B dash is height of the image. We have chosen the symbol H dash for that, and AB is the height of the object. We have chosen the symbol H. Now OB dash is the distance of the image, so that is negative V, because it is measured in a direction opposite to the direction of the incident ray. This is the incident ray. And OB is the distance of the object, that is U, that also is measured in a direction opposite to the direction of incident ray, so that becomes negative U. So linear magnification, which is a ratio of height of the image to height of the object, becomes negative V minus negative U. So here this value is positive, and since it is a diminished image that is formed, now magnification is less than 1. For object anywhere on the principal axis, the image formation is similar to this. If the object is at a great distance at infinity, the image will be further small. That means magnification is always less than 1. Here also, what is aerial magnification? Aerial magnification is a ratio of the area of the image to area of the object, and it is equal to v square by u square. Here also we accept it without derivation. Now let us see the third topic in this video, power of lenses. By definition, the reciprocal of focal length of a lens is power. Power is represented by the letter P. So as per definition, P is equal to 1 by F. We have already seen lens maker's formula, which gives the relation between focal length, refractive index of the medium, and radius of curvatures of the two sides. What is that? It's equal to n minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. If you press the I icon on the right hand top corner, you can directly refer this video where we have derived lens maker's formula. So from these two equations we can write power is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. This is the expression for power. For convex lenses, we know F is positive, therefore P is positive. For concave lenses, F is negative, therefore P is negative. Now let us see what is the SI unit for power. It is called diopter, represented by capital D. Focal length is measured in meter. If F is equal to 1 meter, then 1 by F is equal to 1 by 1, that is equal to 1 diopter. Therefore, by definition, 1 diopter is the power of a lens of focal length 1 meter. Sometimes when doing problems, f may be given in centimeters. F may be given in centimeter. Then what do? Power becomes equal to 1 by f divided by 100. That becomes equal to 100 by f. So when focal length is given in meter, you have to find out the power as 1 by focal length. If it is 2 meter, you have to write 1 by 2. Then diopter becomes 0.5. Similarly, if it is given in centimeters, 50 centimeters, focal length is equal to 50 centimeters. So what do? Power is equal to 1 by 50 centimeter divided by 100. That becomes 100 by 50. So from this we can understand that when focal length decreases, power increases. Even here you can understand that 1 by f. When f is small, power is great. I hope these points are clear. We will meet in the next video with the next topic. Thank you very much.